Boom, 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 boom. I almost choked there. Boom, 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 a juggaloo. It has been well, oops, that's not, there we go. Hello. It has been a while since I played this, actually. I've been not feeling good, and then I went somewhere, and then I've been not feeling good, and then I'm stressed out about other stuff, about my truck a little bit. So I just haven't been doing this. Plus, Final Fantasy had that patch, so I've been playing that a lot. A lot of Gran Turismo. But yeah, I just haven't recorded in a while, so I haven't played this in a long time. Not a long, long time, but feels like forever. It's probably been like a week and a half, maybe. Which is a long time. Give cookies to girls to show your appreciation. Okay, let's make cookies so we if we can. It's raining anyway. Good day to make cookies. Boom, 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 boom. Butter and egg. What is it? Oh, you know what? Let's just make butter. Ugh. Right, because it's medium milk. This game is kind of shit sometimes. That's another reason I haven't been playing it. It's kind of fucking irritating sometimes. Like, every recipe is fucked because I only had medium milk when I made them. And there's, for some reason, no reason to change no way to change the recipe. That one recipe let me. So I don't really get it. Let's look at the fucking cookie recipe since we can't just adapt it. And try to memorize it. Butter, egg, flour. Okay, so roll oven. Sugar? Butter, egg, flour, roll oven, sugar. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Was the last time the date with the girl? Fuck if I remember. Put these cookies away now, so I don't give them to her early on a while. Okay, good. He's in here. Things I remember. I need to hire the little guys again. I need to water my water house, my greenhouse. I gotta care for the animals. And I gotta give my girlfriend her girly girl food. I don't know why I put pineapples in here, because the money. Aren't these pineapples? I'm pretty sure it's pineapples. Oh, my eyes watering. No, yeah, they are. Boom, 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 boom. I don't remember if I have any fish. Little fish. Little fish. It's probably just one, so here's some food. Don't want it to die. I keep water from the side. I feel like I'm running low on eggs in the house. Now that I think about it. Get out of the machine, chicken. Maybe tomorrow's eggs we will just put in the fridge. So yeah, that Final Fantasy, I mean, obviously, because I uploaded the video way before this one's up, but recording it's not too long after that. I don't know how many I just got. The farming came out. I really like it. It's fun. Could be more. Could be more, like, have more stuff to it. Yeah. But I enjoy it. It's a little bit too... It's very fun. I like it a lot, to be clear, before I complain about it. I do like it very much. I'm very happy they put it in. What issue do I have? Oh, I don't like that it feels a little bit mobile gamey in some respects. Like, it's hard not to when you have timers for everything. You know, that just comes with the territory. Like, oh, wait 2 hours, wait 8 hours, wait 12 hours. Well, I don't know. I know why they did it, because, you know, it's an MMO. You'd run out of the content of that aspect. If you're like me, you'd run out of that content in the first week of it releasing. I mean, the game's an MMO, not that portion of it, but they want to make that part last too, you know. I think they should have done it like they do the hand, I don't know, the crafting stuff, where it's like, okay, get out of the way, fucking fat bitch. Did I talk to you? Get it. Get it. Get it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You can't escape me. Get it. Boom, 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 boom. What are they saying? They should have implemented like a there is a level for the island, but they should have been, or that should have been more strict, I guess. It should have been a thing where the level, like with the crafting, the level unlocks the next, like, progression, next, I don't know, story, quote-unquote story quest. There doesn't seem to be much of a story there, which is weird for Final Fantasy XIV. I'll probably repeat this stuff when I'm playing it next video. I did opt to do after the first 2 episodes. By the time this is up, you'll probably know already. But I did decide to play on my own because there's so much timers and stuff. It would just be nothing boring to watch. It would just be me picking up items, and also I wouldn't want to do that because if I'm just going around picking up items, I'd rather have a show on or listen to music or something. Typically a show. I put some garbage show on in my other monitor. If I'm recording nothing, like if I'm recording me doing anything interesting on there, I'd like to. I have done some interesting things off camera now, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. That's not meant to be, you know, my new Harvest Moon or anything. I just want to show it off and have a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV content on my YouTube, since that is basically my favorite, like, ever. It's just one of my favorite things ever. So I like content for it. Like, I like producing content for it, but there's not much I can do without spoilers, and I don't want to spoil things. I can make a slight variation of that, but not... Okay, whatever. This bitch still won't accept my blue feather. I went to Aldi's for the first time in my life. It was fine. Oh my god. Just let me pick large milk. Oh my god. Whisk, frying pan, oil, egg. But, no, I mean, obviously, by now there's probably a few videos at least. I am enjoying it. Very much so. It's just content, content-wise, there's not much. And aside from content-wise, it's just, I do feel like there are decisions they could have made to make it more fun. I do like it a lot, but, like, do they really need to, make it so... Oh, I shouldn't have brought that with me because they're closed. They really need to make it so you have to wait 12 hours for an item to get made, or for 24 hours for a building to build. Like, it's not a phone game. I don't know what team got put on this, but I feel like they were developing it almost as a side to the that stupid First Soldier Fortnite Final Fantasy thing. That aspect of it. I enjoy it. Again, I really do. I like it a lot, actually. But it's got problems from that aspect. I don't think it's that fun to be sitting there for... Wait, they're open. What? Oh, it was a friend, I bet. Because Thursday, they're not open on Thursdays. Oh. I almost threw it on the ground. Or gave it to him, I guess, in this case. So you don't bother. Okay, so yeah, he is close today. He just happened to be open to giving my present. That's nice. It's useful. Yeah, the timer thing kind of irritates me. Like, I just want to be able to do whatever I want. Also, there's not very good explanations for anything, which, again, there are aspects of this thing that don't really line up with how Final Fantasy XIV usually is. It's kind of weird. Like, there's not really any story whatsoever once you get started. Like, at all. Maybe later on, but there hasn't been. Yeah, that's because you hate God. Based. Yeah, let me in. Oh my god, right, I have to click through 7 of this thing. And I think the island, albeit it is kind of big, it's kind of small. Also, it feels really small pretty quick. Like, once you get used to it, it starts feeling kind of constrained. There's also areas you can't reach, and it's like, oh, maybe when I unlock flying. But then I've read stuff that says Yoshi pee and God, I'm choking. Fuck. Okay. I also did have horrible neck or throat problems. Oh my god. I've been having some throat issues, so it's making it even worse, harder to talk. I do like it. I do like it though. It's cool. It's fun. I'm sure it'll get more and more enjoyable as they progress, but it doesn't. Yeah, there's no story and there's no explanation for shit. Anywhere, even off the website, like on a website or something. Like they're like, oh, build this. I'm sorry for all the mouth noises. So we're extra bad this episode. They're like, build a landmark, and the landmarks will give you passive bonuses. Do they explain what those bonuses are anywhere at all? Nope, nobody knows. Nobody at all knows. And doing stuff in that costs so much money and time, because again, it's built like a mobile game. So it's like, do you want to waste all those resources and all that money that's really hard to make on building a fucking treehouse that doesn't do anything? Or does something, but you have no clue what? And it could be a lot more customizable, and it's not. Also, the only way to, like, change the look of stuff, you have to have a level 90 crafting class, or be willing to spend a shit ton of money on prisms, special prisms. Which I think is bullshit. You should be able to... If everything... You know, you don't... Why... Fucking Christ, it's fucking irritating. If you don't have to be... If they're gonna make it so you have to be a level 90 crafter to customize your fucking town, your little village, then why don't people have to be a level 90 botanist to chop the trees? Why don't people have to be a level 90 miner to mine the rocks? Why don't people have to be a level 90 fisherman to fish? Why can everybody just waltz in and play this, but yet half of what you want to do there is blocked off by you must be a level 90 crafter and have loads of money to spend on the materials? If you're going to do that, if you're going to put a wall there, then gatekeep the whole thing, which is what I'd prefer. You should have to have worked to earn this. You should have to have a max level fucking botanist to do this. You should have to level up your miner to get the materials for the other stuff. You should have to level up your fishing. You know, if you're going to do any of it, then you should have to do all of it. Let alone when the hardest one is crafting to level up, and that's the one that you have to be able to customize your city at all. So yeah, I do have some issues with it, and hopefully I'll remember them when I'm recorded again. Oh my god. Or hopefully I did remember them, because by the time this is up, there'll probably be I only have 2 episodes right now. Only the first episode I uploaded, and then the second one that's uploaded by now too. I think I hired them all. I don't fucking know, man. I was not paying any attention. And for some reason, OBS is positioning this weird, so hopefully it's recording it properly and you see it properly and nicely and centered. Boom, bam, ba-da-dum, boom. Where is she? It's fucking 9:40 in the morning and it's raining. I really am not having a great time with this game. That's another reason I stopped recording so much. Stopped playing it, rather, so much. Because it's kind of to a point where it's just getting obnoxious about some things. Her schedule in a video game, obviously in real life it'd be inconsistent, but her schedule in the video game should be consistent. She has to exist somewhere, but does she really? No, she just doesn't exist. I guarantee you right now she is not anywhere in the world of this game. Her data is not being used right now. It's just gone. I guarantee you that's the case right now. She simply does not exist right now. That's called being a bad video game. I love this game. I love Harvest Moon, but they've definitely upgraded these things in the recent, over the years. This is an early one. So there's some glaring imperfections, let's say. The weather. What day? 14th Monday. Don't check. It just irritates me, you know, these time limits and, you know, oh, you get rewarded for having a high crafting class, but you don't get rewarded for having high botany or high mining or high fishing. And crafting ain't easy to do. Botany, mining, fishing's a little hard to do if you don't, I don't know how people use that boat. That boat fishing is fucking garbage, boring, and terribly made. I did it one time and then I never did it again. I hated it. I left early that one time too because it was just trash. But apparently you can grind out levels pretty fast for fishing on there. But that also kind of, oops, yep, enjoy that. You fucking ready. I was gonna say every bad word possible other than retard. And then retard luckily came out. Well, it's starting to come out. Okay, I need a few of these. This is great when I have an inventory full of garbage for that girl. 1. So how many do I need? 2, 3. Okay. Why are those ones not grown yet? I don't remember planting these at different times. Whatever. You know what? I want all these. That's it? Because this fucking stuff I'm stuck with? It's fucking weeds. Sorry. I could mute all that. I'm not going to because I don't care. Deal with it. It's gonna keep happening because my throat's all fucked and for some reason now my allergies are acting up. It's got to be 11 AM to 4 PM. I can't do what one needs to do. With all the shit, it's not worth trying to do with the animals. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna sit there until 11 AM because this game is very fun. Oh, hey bitch. Shouldn't have given her that first. God. That's fuck. Go back to the house. Just shut up, girl. Oh, is that so? That's why you're single forever, Popper. You're never gonna have a husband. You walk around talking about your family's farm and nothing else. I need a third fucking cucumber. Third cucumber. But, you know, just like this, you know, the Final Fantasy thing has some issues. They're not, you know, I don't enjoy too much. But everything's got that kind of stuff. But I do like it. I'm just like, I still like this, even though I'm getting pissed off with it. It's getting a little irritating now. Okay, the place that's supposed to do the thing doesn't exist. Is that what they're talking about right there? Well, we'll see if it's a waste or not. Oh, fucking god, fucking damn it. You're so persistent, stop following me. I'll give you this, just don't follow me anymore. Fireberry. That's all I wanted. If you don't know, that's a kappa. Kappa are a Japanese mythological creature, like a they're like frog people who live in rivers, and they like most Japanese folklore are this horrific, terrible thing. What the fuck? Why don't I have eggs? I gave them food early on. I took care of them. It's pissing me off today. I gave this bitch so many presents, she better be ready to fucking marry me soon. Bam, 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 bam. Misa from the moon. What can I do for you today? K-bit. To the county fair. It was really fun. I only went for one of the days. I want to go back, like, you know, next year, go on a different day. But I really wanted to go to this day because this was the demo derby the day I went, which was really, really fun. What's going on over here? You eating ass, sheepson? What is this? Oh my god, I'm stuck, of course. God. It's not impossible I got sick at the fair. That's why I'm having issues. But who knows? I don't care. I just care that I don't feel good and I want it over with. I'm more concerned about, you know, my truck and stuff. Which did a really good job. No, it was not in the demolition derby. I would never do that to my little truck. I love my truck. It was pretty fun though. I wouldn't use my truck to do it. It'd be pretty fun too. Not for me though. I've that bad. You know, I've had back surgery and stuff. I don't want to do it. Ram cars into each other. It was pretty fun. I've never seen a demo derby in my life. I never really watched them either on like even a video. But even if I had, it was really different watching it in person. It was really cool. It was the loudest thing in it. I've heard jumbo jets up close. I've heard guns up close. I fired guns, obviously, when I was younger, and I had the opportunities to. I have the opportunity to here, too, I suppose, now I live out here. But I haven't. But, you know, guns are loud. Airplanes are excessively loud. I've been on helicopters, which are unbelievably loud as well. Nothing compares to the sound of these fucking mufflerless, just beasts of fucking cars growling around and smashing into each other. And the pops and the bangs. It was really cool, but man, my ears. Oddly enough, it was not as bad as a concert. It was worse in some ways. Why is this not growing? It like refuses to fucking grow. Did I brush the fucking animal? I don't care. I just don't care. Part of the problem with this game is now that I'm hitting that part, you know, like I've talked about before. I can't do the creative, do your own thing, figure it out for your own reasons. And I feel like I'm hitting that part of this game. I've got a functioning farm. I've got $1 million easy constantly. Not literally $1 million, but you know, I don't have a money problem in this game. The only thing is doing the exact same thing every day for no real reason. Also, I found out, because somebody told me, I could have done the farm I was doing it. I just had to, I had forgotten you can do the square shape. You can do the 3x3 by, you know, with the center empty. And I could have still done the farm I want to do with the big fence around it. Too late to do that now. Not redoing this farm a second time. Like, yeah, like I'm just in the point where this game where I don't have a purpose anymore. Other than get to that 3-year mark. I'm enjoying playing it, but not today so much. Not right now so much. A little bit. I'm still enjoying it right now. I also wouldn't be playing it. I just turned it off by now. Made a short video. Or even just not saved and just stopped on this. We still got an hour to go. I'll tell you about... Yeah, I'm getting in the groove again. I'm enjoying it a little more right now, just for the record. I'm starting to feel a little bit better with the game again. Which is a lot of tedious bullshit those first couple days. Talking to them 7 times each. Throwing that fucking whatever that was, cucumbers all over the ground like a retard. Like, you know, just irritating stuff was going on. Everything watered, you little retards. Get it done. Yeah, I've also been to a NASCAR race. I've been to an F1 race. This is all when I was younger and I was able to handle things, and I had, obviously, either way, I had family with me and I wasn't alone. I was not alone for the demo derby either. I wouldn't be able to handle going to something like a fair on my own. No. But yeah, like I've heard, you know, I lived in LA, right near where the F1 races are down there. And man, those were loud enough where they reached my house. I didn't live really that close to those races, and you could still hear them. And I've been to the actual races there. And F1 cars are loud. NASCAR, very loud also. Nothing compared to these things, man. This was the loudest. It didn't help that the bleachers have a cover, I suppose for the weather probably, and the sunlight. And that cover is made of like tin or aluminum or something, and it just blasts the sound right directly from above the cars into the seats. It was crazy fucking loud. Like, yeah, it didn't, for some, it was weird. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. But it didn't do the damaging feeling like the, you know, you go to a concert, like I've been to anime concerts, you know, Anime Expo stuff. So I've been to Miku concerts, I've been to, you know, Macross Frontier, I've been to Yoko Kanno, Yoko Kajira, I've been to, you know, a bunch of Japanese stuff. I've been to, you know, the one that had the One Punch Man opening and stuff at the AX that year. I've been to a lot of concerts at Anime Expo because I have my brother there and all that. So I'm just barely capable of handling it. And concerts are fucking loud, and you go deaf for like a day and a half. But I had no problems. Once the cars weren't driving, even if they were out there, once they weren't making noise, once they weren't revving their engines or driving, I was fine. Which is weird to me, because yeah, like, otherwise they were just, it was unbelievable, the noise those things made. And it progressively got louder through the contest, because at first it was little compact cars, then it was minivans, then it was small trucks and small SUVs, then it was bigger trucks and bigger SUVs, then it was classic cars, like old boomer mobiles, and it just progressively got louder and louder. Though I will say the big trucks, they weren't huge, they weren't monster trucks. They were like, you know, like Ford Explorers and Suburbans and like there was a Silverado, I think. Those were the loudest ones there. Those things were just crazy fucking loud. I liked it. It was fun. It was cool. It was so loud. It was so metal, bro. So metal, bro. So fucking metal, bro. Is my Latuche done? No. That was really cool. Like I didn't know what to expect, other than, hey, cool, cars are gonna crash into each other, so that'll be cool. I know a little bit about like derby strategy, like, you know, reversing so you protect your engine block and stuff. I know all that. I know some of the rules, like you can't aim for driver side doors. Like you can't aim for the driver basically because it's fucked. Usually get somebody actually did get disqualified for it. Doxing myself if you were there. I'm sure it's the only disqualification during a demolition derby in the past few months that happened for that. I'm sure it's totally the only one. Even though in this county alone there were like 7 different demo derbies during the same like week. Let alone the entire state. But it was way cooler than I expected, the derby. Really, the whole fair. It's a small, you know, it's a smaller county. I wanted away from the city and away from certain types of people. Yeah, you know who. Criminals. That's what I think of criminals right there. That's totally on purpose. Those who would do harm to me and my family. Well, my family still lives in the ghetto. One the ghetto and one MS-13 ghetto. By choice. But so it's small. So I didn't know what to expect for the county, the fair either. I thought it might be pretty small. It was, I'm sure, compared to like a big county or like a county with like a big city, like a big city, or like a state fair or anything like that. Of course, it's small, but it was the perfect size for me. Spent all the day there. Didn't have any time wasted other than waiting in line for the demo derby tickets, because man, everybody wanted to go to the derby. Everybody. Everyone! We didn't realize like how busy it was going to be. So we had just waited until like 10 minutes before the derby, and then we had to wait in a huge line. It was not that bad. You know, having Anime Expo experience behind me for, you know, like 12 years of it, this was nothing compared to that. Then the line was constantly moving forward, and it wasn't, you know, it was like, you know, a couple, you know, I don't know. By the time we got it, there was like a couple hundred people. It was longer than that by the time we were... It was longer than that by the time we were done with it. You know, got our wristbands. But yeah, no, it was cool. And like, so like the demo derby was why we were there. So we came a little late, and I was like, oh, nobody's here because, you know, it's late, and it's a day that most people wouldn't be coming anyway, other than for the derby, because we didn't go early in the morning. And then it turned out everybody was coming for the derby because that's when it got busy. There were rides. There were, you know, a few booths to play, like, you know, throw your darts at the booth, at the balloons. I mean, and win a little stuffed animal. I only hit one balloon. I wasn't very good at it. Ugh, surprised I hit any. I got a little ugly thing. I got to pick from a bunch, but it was all gay shit because it was for kids, I suppose. So I went with the least gay option. I like stuffed animals, but they were gay. They were like rainbow butterflies and shit. You know, like, I love stuffed animals. I wanted to do it because I was hoping to hit 2 balloons. I really wanted to, there was a cute little cow plushie there, and I wanted to get it, but I could not get 2, and it was not cheap. It was $5 to throw 3 darts. What? But it didn't feel like a scam, other than the price being high, you know, you could call that a scam, I guess. The game itself was not rigged in any way, I could tell. I mean, it's just throwing darts balloons. I'm sure they're inflated enough where it's hard to make them pop or something, but, you know, it wasn't bad. But $5 is a bit excessive to throw a dart. And there were rides. I didn't ride any. I don't do rides even at like theme parks, even at Disneyland. I pretty much just ride Star Tours and Pirates of the Caribbean. I guess it's not Star Tours anymore, is it? It's something else now. You know what I mean, though. The Star Wars ride. Where you sit in the room and the chairs like move around, make you feel like you're flying around. I do those rides, and I do Pirates of the Caribbean. And obviously, when I was there with my like niece and nephews, I did more rides with them, like the kid rides that I could deal with. I just don't like doing that kind of thing. I enjoy watching people do it. I think it's funny. I'm just not the type who wants to sit flying around on a thing. And more importantly, with a fair or like a carnival, the dark carnival, I don't trust the quality of these things and the maintenance. They did have one I kind of wanted to try. It was the zero gravity where it spins real fast around the side of it and goes up and down and stuff. I was interested in that. My friend went on it, but I didn't. I just stood there and waited. Because I don't feel comfortable with it. Plus, the only thing keeping you in is a tiny little chain. And it's outside. It's not like the one that's in a thing. It's just open, so you could easily fly out of that fucking thing. Or it could break and toss you, or this or that. So I don't know. And then I was going to do the strawberries, which is like the teacups. Which I'm fine with doing teacups, but, you know, I was the driver to get there and to get home. I didn't want to be... I also just... It was early on. I didn't want to be motion sick the rest of the day. But also I didn't want to be motion sick and trying to drive, you know, on the highway like that. Hey, you shitty bitch. You ready to get married? You still aren't, are you? I don't even have that stupid flower with me. I got to see... There was a dog show, which was like a... it was a dog show. It wasn't like a dog show like ranking the... You know, like having the dogs. It was just a fun thing with dogs, like jumping in the pool and catching stuff and things like that. That was cool. There was pig races. It was a cute little... It was like a little circle of a fence for the little pigs to run in and chase each other and race through. Nothing big. It was fun. I like seeing little pigs try to run fast and run into each other and stuff. I think that was cute. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know. I would make a video about it because I took a lot of video and pictures. Well, videos only of the derby, but you know, obviously that would make it much more easy to figure out where I live, or at least the vicinity. Not like I hide it super well anyway, but like, you know, am I done for the day? So instead I'll just, oh, okay, so I don't know. We'll just talk about it here. Yeah, it was fun though. If you have a fair in your area, you should go. Especially if they have a demo derby. I would like to see... They have truck drag races and tractor pulls and truck pulls and this and that. All sorts of weird... You know... white people stuff that I really would like to be part of and enjoy. I love trucks. Seeing trucks pull shit would be really fun for me. I really love trucks, so... Seeing trucks do anything, really, is something I enjoy. I haven't found a stupid show. Oh, no, I like it. The only problem with the show, and I do plan on making a video about it at some point, the show... We're getting off topic, but that's what I do. You know this already. The show is called Truck Night in America. I don't know why in America's there. But it's called Truck Night in America. Truck is in the title. And they even say truck all the time about these vehicles, and like 90% of the fucking things on the show are Jeeps or SUVs. You can argue with me all you want. Oh, it's truck, it's truck. The people who make these machines, these vehicles, literally say, no, it's not a fucking truck. A Jeep is a Jeep. You know, the people who made the goddamn Jeep in the first place say it's not a truck or an SUV. And the people who make SUVs... What? How did I not water the middle? You know, the definition of a Jeep is its own... is a type of vehicle that it defines... A Jeep is a defined type of vehicle. It's not just a form of truck. Same with an SUV. A SUV is a defined form of vehicle that is not just a truck. And you call the show Truck Night, let alone in America, and you have a bunch of Jeeps and Range Rovers and you know, Tahoes and shit. They do sprinkle in real trucks, but it's just so stupid that the majority of it is Jeeps. Just call it Jeep Night then, or all-terrain, you know, all-terrain, off-road night in America. I don't know. It's a fun show, though. You get to see trucks do cool shit. Take on obstacles and courses and shoot toilets, like launch toilets. Go through a big obstacle course, winch out of mud. I like it, but I don't like that that they call this stuff trucks. It's not. Because I am a truck lover. I'm not a Jeep lover. I'm not an SUV lover. I love trucks. Double check. What? Sometimes the music forgets to stop itself. And then it stops once you leave that zone. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think that'd be really cool to go see. Also, like, rodeos and stuff. I've never been to a rodeo, obviously. I'm from fucking California. So I would like to go to a rodeo one of these times, too. I think that'd be really fun. Oh, bring dog, it's raining. Oh, I just remembered. I got fair food. I got, nothing exciting. I don't trust food trucks, let alone fair food, which is just food trucks. And even lesser safe stuff than food trucks. Come on, dog. How the fuck far are you? Oh my god. Where are you going? So I don't trust meat, basically. So I got funnel cake, which is really, that's what I wanted the most. I love funnel cake, and it's not like I have a deep fryer, so I can't make funnel cake. And there's no Jack in the Box. Well, Jack in the Box stopped doing that anyway. They used to sell funnel cake, little mini funnel cakes. There's nowhere here to get funnel cake, other than at the fair. And you know what? That funnel cake was fucking delicious. It was the size of it was a real big ass plate too. You know, big paper plate, the big ones, like the 12 inchers, 10 incher maybe. And it was delicious, covered in powdered sugar, piping hot. I mean, I saw the guy put the actual, you know, the dough in the fryer and have it fry up. Like, I watched him do it. So it was completely fresh, just amazingly delicious, perfect. I also got a bucket of fries from him, but I wouldn't really call them fries. It was more like, which apparently, I mean, that's what everybody was selling, those buckets of fries. And they were all the same thing, where it's like just shredded up tiny little shreds of potato that were fried, and they taste like nothing. I didn't eat much of that, but I enjoyed buying it because there's something, I don't know, I've never bought a bucket of fries. It was fun. And then I also had some ice cream later. Little scoop of ice cream. Don't go in there, you fuckers. I guess in the rain, it's the only thing to do. The good stuff. I covered the microphone as best I could. I hope that was loud and fucks your head, though. Makes you unhappy. 'Cause I don't care. They had, like, I thought about getting, there was some pizza, there was a guy selling pizza slices and stuff. I thought about doing that. Because it would have just gotten cheese pizza instead of anything with meat. This is a real bodily noises episode. And then there was a bunch of actual other stuff I was really interested in. There was like donuts, there was Philly cheesesteaks, there was deep fried cheesecake, which I have no interest in. It sounds disgusting, but that's why I would have liked to have tried it, just as a for fun thing. I'm not fat enough that I want deep fried much of anything. I don't really like deep fried stuff. Obviously, like French fries and stuff, but when it comes to like, I'm not sitting there eating a stick of butter, you know, I'm not one of those people. But I would have really liked to have just tried that as like a joke, basically. And Philly cheesesteak, oh, I love Philly cheesesteaks, and there's nowhere to get them around here, so that would have been really cool. But those were like, they were hidden away, and also when we got there, they weren't open yet, so I didn't even realize. But it was fine. I liked what I got, other than those fries. Got to touch a bunch of animals. Cows, sheep, goats, alpaca, llama. Some other shit. I very much encourage going to any fairs near you. State fair, county fairs. It's really fun. And it's, you know, it's your community. Even if it's a bigger region, it's still your community. It's kind of fun to take part in something with your whole community. And then, I mean, yeah, the demo dermy was just fucking awesome. I never watched something like that before. I always loved the idea of demo derbies, but it's not like I had the chance to see them. Outside of video games and movies and TV. I miss those demo derby games on the PS2. I think it was PS2, maybe PS1. Played the hell out of that. There's also a stand selling curly fries, which I would have liked. There were some chili fries that looked really good, but let me tell you, chili out here is garbage. Midwest chili is trash. I have to whisper when I say that or else they'll attack me. They love their chili here. They love it, but they hate it because it's garbage. Like the Cincinnati style, that Skyline chili. Oh man, it's putrid. It's disgusting. It's just liquid. It's just water with some chunks of meat in it. It's horrific. Where is my goddamn horse? I'm glad he's stuck in the rain, little fucker. But you know, yeah, the chili out here blows ass. But as chili cheese fry chili, maybe it would have been good, but you know, meat. I'm not trusting them with meat. So I missed out on chili cheese fries. I also didn't recommend. I didn't realize it was there anyway until too late. And I think fresh donuts would have been really nice. We did everything, right? Other than presents for the girl, because it's raining. I don't want to see in the rain. Thanksgiving Day. What could be in here? It was fun though. And it was nice to know, because you know, when you're in a rural area, it feels like everybody's either old, or anybody younger is not having families. There's a lot of kids and families there, so I know this area is like this region's not fucking just dying out. like there are younger generations here, so there's a future to living out here. I'm not gonna have to like move because fucking everything's dead and everybody old dies and there's no economy. Because there is a youth, you know, there's young people like middle-aged, like I'm almost middle-aged, I guess. So people like me, there's people younger than me, there's little kids, babies, you know, so like there's life here, which I was a little concerned about. Like, because all you see really is old people. You see some teenagers, you know, in daily life, I mean. But you don't see many families. I guess that's not true. I do. I just don't register as much. So it was kind of reassuring to see a bunch of families. Even though some of them were, like, just not parented at all. Annoying is what I'm trying to say. Fucking obnoxious. Because their parents wouldn't, you know, deal with them. They wouldn't make them shut the fuck up or stop running around or running into people or treating people like in negative ways. Like running into them and this and that. Like, just go away. And do the parents do anything to stop them from being obnoxious? No. That's just modern parents, though. Current, present parents of kids. I don't know why. It's like something about they don't want to feel bad. I think they just don't care. They don't want to have to deal with it. Is really what the truth of it is. Anyway, though, it was cool. It was fun. I do recommend going to anything like that you got around you when you can. What a hard work you are, Misa. Thank you. I'll enjoy it. I'll show her some hard work in the bedroom. What's the golden egg doing over here? It's never on the site. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was fun. And it was only, like, it was really cheap to get in. The demo derby was expensive, though, and people were upset about that. Because the guy hosting it obviously got it for free, because he was working on it, and he thought it was like $5 to get in, and it was multiple times more than that. A lot more than that. He was fun, too. He was making jokes, because, you know, like, you know, let's go Brandon jokes and stuff like that, and how they're claiming that they have control of the horrible fucking economy right now. And I appreciate that I now live in a state where I don't have to be the outlier when I stand up for not the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem. And put my hand where it belongs. In my case, I always have a hat, so my hat where it belongs. Everybody did it. Even the kids shut up and did it. Well, you know, in California, they would play some that made-up black national anthem they've made. Probably some song about George Floyd or some shit. And then everybody would just, you know, beat anybody up who started saying singing the national anthem. Or shoot them in the parking lot or something. No, here we have pride in our country, even if right now it's being turned to shit by the Gloma Homo elite. They who shall not be named, them. Even then I love my country. I don't love stuff going on in it, perhaps, but I love it. I love the concept of America. I don't love our justice system, which is completely anti-white. I don't love our... It's also anti-male. These women who are like 25 and go teach in high schools, which shouldn't be legal. You should have to be like 35 or 40 to teach kids, who are having sex with their students when they're in middle school. These women. And they get like 3 months of prison, and that's it. Or 0 prison time, which is like a month of community service. Meanwhile, the guys who do it, which is rare, for the record, it's almost all women who do that. The guys who do it get like 20 years. It's ridiculous. Everybody should get like 20 years for that. But women don't have to face consequences in our society, just like blacks. Oh, whoops, did I get too political for you? Well, I don't care. That's why I live in a place where we stand up for the national anthem and we ram cars into each other, but with rules. I don't see that in the middle of fucking LA or San Francisco or fucking Minneapolis or Chicago or fucking Atlanta. There I just see stolen cars with certain skin-colored drivers ramming into pedestrians to try and escape from the police. Or because they want to speed, race in the streets. Whoops. Killed grandma. Well, that doesn't matter because you'll never get arrested for it because you're not white. So you can't do any wrong because if anybody were to arrest you, they'd be racist. Oh no. I'm getting political again? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What do you mean I don't care? Oh, whoops, I forgot. I don't care. I don't fucking care. If you got a problem with it, oh, whoops. You're here for comfy Harvest Moon? No, you're not. Not by now. By now, you know better. You know what to expect from MisaMisa at this point. But it was fun. It was really cool, actually. It was way more than I expected it to be. And I got to do... they made it sound like the dog stuff and the pig races and all that was like a early morning and like one day thing, but they were doing it late when I was there. So it was really cool. And I got to pet all those animals, which is nice. I like animals. I like cows a lot. And driving there and back was fun because it's a little bit away, but not too far at all. But enough, because I don't drive that far very often anymore. I guess I never really did. No, I drove a little bit of a distance when I'd like go to my brother's house and I lived in Arizona. But horse race, who gives a fuck? I hate my horse. Any festival. Okay. I'll get outside. When it comes to Gran Turismo, still having a lot of fun with it. Hey, Misa. Oh, God, what's wrong? King Festival's on 27th of the month. Could you bring 3 cucumbers by the 21st? I don't know where you live. I mean, I can, but I don't know. My 3 cucumbers to his house. I totally know his house. How's this grass still? This grass better be fucking grown. Finally. Gran Turismo's been fun. It's gotten a little more frustrating. having those moments where my car just will not turn. I'm not sure why anymore. Driving the same way as always. And I just won't turn. And I just won't make turns and I'll go flying off. Also a lot of non-Japanese cars. Which in real life, you know, whatever. I'm not that much of a weeaboo, I guess. But what are these? Toy flower. You can't sell it. What the fuck do I do with it then? Thanks for nothing, Wong Ding Chow Bing. You fucking idiots, take care of this. I gotta do anything with my flowers. Popper, you want a flower? I like this very much. Another, oh, not in front of my girl! Not in front of my girl, get out of here! Oh my god. Don't catch me giving presents to other ladies. She doesn't like it. You know what that means? It means I'm gonna go find that cute mom who's tired of her fucking drunkard husband. Give her every flower. And then seed her. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about filling her up with my pollen. I didn't say anything like that. I would never do that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't even know. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You talking about this lady? I don't even know this lady. Hey, lady. So incredibly diligent. Oh, don't take me wrong. I mean in a good way. Duke is such a pompous lump. A person like you stands up. God, she really wants to fuck so bad. They really need to let you. They need to let you just get with her somehow. Because, man, she is constantly trying. It's not even hidden. That other time she really was. It wasn't me making a joke. She was asking you to fuck. And like, oh, you came alone? Oh, you're so wonderful. Sweet, unlike my husband. Blah, blah, blah. She's kind of a whore, but it's a video game. I don't want to take advantage of her being a whore. I want to do more than buy from you, lady. Give you a taste of my grape juice. Yeah, it's gotten a little, drive this shitty Porsche that doesn't turn for 20 fucking miles. Oh, you didn't get third place? Well, you have to start all over again. Drive this other shitty car on a whole tournament. Oh, you didn't get first to third place in all of them? Well, goodbye. You lose. I don't have shit for her. I'll talk to her anyway. We have to get married this year. She doesn't have a choice. It has to happen. I'm going down to Sneed's. It's gonna be a shotgun wedding. I hope you take a bath. I hope you get clean. Ooh. It's because it's 12, that's why I did that. I did once I got home and I ate something and then I sat down. I did start having a panic attack. I couldn't breathe very well for the rest of that night. So even though I had somebody with me, I still get affected by it really strongly. The county fair, I mean. I was able to barely handle it while I was there, barely. Luckily, I did have that little stuffed animal, and I had cargo shorts, so it was easy to reach. And I wasn't there alone, but even so, it was hard for me. But then I had to focus on driving home once it was over, and then I had to focus on getting food once I was home, and so, you know. But then once I was back, I had really bad breathing problems. I was sweating like crazy. I threw up a little bit, I think, if I recall. Basic panic attack stuff. Nothing, not hardcore going to the hospital panic attack, but slightly less bad. Not very, oh my god, my eye. I don't know. My eye was just super bloodshot for like until I got in there. It hurt real bad. It still hurts bad. I guess it strained it. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm gonna restart Onimusha. It's not that it's a hard game. It's not that I'm dying. It's that it's obnoxious. And the easier the mode is, the easier the game overall is going to be. I'm pretty sure I took care of the animals. I did not take care of the animals. Sometimes I hate video games. Get my fucking way. Oh boy. A sheep got out. In some miraculous fashion. He'll go wherever he wants, I know. At the very least, I'll try to keep him constrained in there. Yeah, my eye's not doing too great. It's okay. We only got like a little bit rested today, probably, and then we'll stop because of my eye, especially. Might push another day if it weren't for the eye. Gotta get the mayor's cucumbers done. I only have one because I fucking threw the other two that I had extra in the goddamn nothingness. Write a note. Mare's good to go, as far as me, if I remember that now. Could buy more cows and sheep, but I don't really want to. I can already not tolerate how they act in there. How obnoxious it is to just get to each one. I don't really want to deal with more. I'm not going to. We're a small family farm, okay? Family of one. And my doggy. I just need one more fish. One singular fish. Because I believe having two fish in there, they will breed. I'm gonna breed! I can't breed! Because there's only one fish! Oh my god. Fishing in this game is ass. You have like a 1 in 1,000 chance to get a fish. And that's only when you actually pull it up. Other times you just sits here like this, like a dick. Just sits like an asshole doing it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't care what you do. Just do it, it's your job. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit. Watched The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and the Goose. It was actually really, really fun. I liked it a lot. And I love that he has Gosling the Goose, as we all call him, has a goose drawn on a cast the entire movie, and it never brought up. So that says to me that he knows about the memes. I know Gosling is literally, but still, I think it's fun. It was a fun movie. Felt like an older movie, like a 90s movie. It was good. Also, by the time this is up, maybe I'll have done it, but I doubt it. Because I tried way back when it first came out to record a thing about the Resident Evil Netflix show, and I just could not make it work. Like, I just kept getting so off topic for so long and saying stuff that I'd have to mute out for so long too. I'd still like to do that, but I'm bringing it up because it got canceled. Season 2, there's no more. They're not making any more of that show ever again, apparently, which is great. I mean, I kind of wish they would because it was hilarious bad, but it was not. I don't know how to put it. It wasn't so bad it's good. It was just bad, but in a way, it was still good because of how bad it was, without being so bad it's good. It was weird. I really want to make a video. I'm still trying to. It's just, I have all these clips and stuff I got. I had all these notes. Just no matter how I tried to go about it, it just wouldn't come out of my mouth properly. And I wasn't happy with it ever. So we'll see. Eventually. Oh! I had to sit back up. I was leaning way back. But yeah, no, you got all caught up on my events. The fair was fun. And yeah, there you go. Final Fantasy's fun. Fairs are fun. Demolition derbies are fun. Driving's fun. Eating's fun. Cooking's fun. Fucking's fun. I wouldn't know about that one though, actually, but still, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume it's pretty fun. I don't think it's a secret to anybody that I am a pure boy. Okay, alright. Well, as pure as you can be. Anyway. I'm not pure on the internet. I'm pure in real life. I'm a pure boy. And that's why you have to fuck off out of here. Because you're not pure and innocent. You're not like Misa, newborn baby Misa. Pure as snow. You're gross. You have relations with people. You touch the human. I don't even hug people. Fuck off.